We are broadcasting live from the pavement of the Skyway Short Circuit. It appears a few cars racing in the upcoming tournament have failed to reach the finish line. Now we have retuned, repaired and rebuilt this track. After speaking with our road crews and engineers, I'm afraid to say there's nothing left to be done. So if you still wish to race, you do so at your own risk. Now let's get on with it. 16 drivers, some new to the Skyway, others familiar faces, determined to pick up where they left off, all looking to call themselves the champion of the short circuit. And this time they brought their Lamborghinis. Daddy G driving in Slimer, a Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4 weighing 64.3 grams. Mr. Dark driving in Lilith, a Lamborghini Huracan Coupe weighing 47.6 grams. Daddy G gracing the Skyway for the first time. Welcome, sir. Mr. Dark, famous in the lore of the Skyway, with an intimidating reputation of speed. And they're off. Daddy G slightly ahead from the get. Dark edging forward, swinging on the inside. Down the drop, Daddy G flips over on the outer lane. Dark through the splits, and Mr. Dark takes race one. I warned you of the imminent carnage, and we're now seeing it rear its ugly head for the first time. He hits the near 90-degree turn at a clip, his wheels lifting off the track. He's pulled over the medium onto his hood. Mr. Dark taking the lead and being the first to complete the circuit. Best of 5 races wins. Mr. Dark now on the outside, Daddy G on the in. Can Daddy G punch it through the chicane while keeping his wheels on the track? And they're off in tandem through the chicane. Here comes Daddy G taking the lead down the drop. Mr. Dark closes the gap. Everyone's still on the track through the splits, and Daddy G holds on by the skin of his teeth. Mr. Dark learned from race 1. He knew how to handle himself coming into the 90-degree turn at the bottom of the drop, taking full advantage of the inside lane. Through the splits, Daddy G maintains the lead with every undulation, holding on to the lead across the finish. Daddy G answers the call, and Mr. Dark sending a very clear message that if you keep the wheels on the track, I am still a threat, even in the other lane. Daddy G back again on the outside. Can he stay on the track? Has he learned for the sake of his health? I certainly hope so. And they're off, neck and neck into the first stretch. Mr. Dark swinging through on the inside. Can Daddy G stay on the... No, he can't! Daddy G is out, and once again, Mr. Dark has green light all the way to the finish. Now, we have inspected every inch of this track. We've dulled every edge, and yet still, look here. It's the force of this turn, careening down the drop into this sudden turn on the inside. If you oversteer, you're doomed. If you understeer, you're doomed. This is a moment of feeling, a moment of faith, communing with momentum itself. Mr. Dark now poised to be the first to 3 wins. Daddy G now starting on the inside, the only position that seems conducive to him actually finishing the race. And they're off. Goodness, they're evenly matched into the ultra-wide. Daddy G pulling ahead. Down the drop, there's no chance. Mr. Dark can't quite close the gap, and Daddy G never slowing. Daddy G takes race 4. Daddy G rides with confidence here in this outer lane. His time to shine is in the ultra-wide, and his time to punch it is in the splits. And Daddy G did just that. It's a full count now. It's anyone's race. Daddy G starting once again on the outside. He has failed to reach the finish both times he's been there. Why should this time be any different? And they're off. Daddy G edging ahead. Mr. Dark taking advantage, taking the lead. This is the moment. Can he hold on? He does. Taking the Dark, flies off the track. Oh no! Daddy G takes race 5. My goodness! Daddy G takes Group 1. Watch here as he learns from his mistakes. A much more relaxed approach on the inside, launching him into the lead. And just before the splits, Mr. Dark swinging, banging through the undulating track. He's thrown from the road. Daddy G flipped the script quite literally, and will be advancing on to the second round of the competition. Mr. Dark, it is devastating to be saying goodbye to you so quickly. Thank you for being here, for gracing our track. We look forward to welcoming you back very soon. Now for a short break to hear from our fantastic sponsor of the Lamborghini tournament. Remember, the short circuit is 100% Spoolhead's track pieces. Go check them out. Let's keep it moving. The next group is revved up, ready to go. Let's introduce ourselves to the drivers of Group 2 of the Skyway Short Circuit Lamborghini Tournament. End count, driving in Frostbite, a Lamborghini Essenza weighing 64.2 grams. Welcome back, Crazy Canuck, driving in The Bully, a Lamborghini Aventador Coupe weighing 65 grams. End count from Chase Family Racing, welcome to the Skyway, and the A-Team returns, sporting some national pride with their colour scheme, driven by our friend of the Skyway, the Crazy Canuck. Welcome back, sir. End count starting on the outside, Crazy Canuck on the in, and they're off. End count gently takes the lead into the ultra-wide. Crazy Canuck whipping through the inside, taking the lead. Here comes End count, reaching into the splits. Canuck holds on to the lead, and Crazy Canuck takes race one. Another well-matched group. Now, End count has the wisdom to take the lead before entering the ultra-wide. He knows that Canuck is going to come up on the inside. End count needs to stay confident because down the drop is his chance. Unfortunately for him, Canuck punched it down the drop, accelerating through the splits and into first position. Remember, it's the first to 3 wins that gets to advance on to the next round of the competition. Crazy Canuck now on the outside. If he can stay in the game on the outside of the ultra-wide, the drop will take care of itself, sending him all the way home. And they're off, neck and neck through the chicane. Canuck holding on the outside. End count leads down the drop. Here comes Canuck sprinting, closing the gap. End count holding on, riding close. Crazy Canuck takes race 2 by half a length. Wow, what a close race. The drivers clearly understand the circuit. They know when the sprints are most effective, and they know when to simply hold on and stay grounded. Crazy Canuck 1 win away from joining Daddy G in the next round of the competition. End count knows how to stay close, but can he overcome and can he stay there? And they're off. End count needs to keep up through the ultra-wide. Crazy Canuck nabs the lead. Down the drop, End count can still catch up, closing the gap through the splits. Canuck cuts in front, taking race 3. Another close call for End count. End count nearly burning up in the speed barrier, fighting to catch up. There was such a small taste of a tie, but Canuck pounced through the final split and cut the wheel, ensuring his lead. And there you have it, the first shot out of the tournament. 3 wins in a row. End counts, thank you for making this trip. Thank you for joining in, and we look forward to welcoming you back for the next one. Close the books on round 1. The first and only invitational at the Skyway Short Circuit is underway. Daddy G and Crazy Canuck will be advancing on. Both of these drivers know that every win today was hard fought and that the fight will only escalate from here. Till next time, drive safely and always take the high road.